0.
Welcome. So this is Mr. Kumar class. I am here with Mr. Kumar, and this is
Giovanni Curley.
So Giovanni, what will we be doing today?
Today we'll be learning how to add and subtract fractions with different denominators.
Thank you very much, Giovanni. Can you teach us how to add these two fractions?
Sure.
Go right ahead.
So first, when you first look at the fraction, you see that the two denominators are different. So we can't just add it just like that. So first, if you want to do it the long way to make sure you're 100% sure you have the LCD, you could put out all the multiples. 2 times 4 is 8, 3 times 4 is 12, 4 times 4 is 16, and 5 times 4 is 20. So we're going to do the same thing with the 5. 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15, and 4 times 5 is 20. Now that you see we have the same digit in both of the list of multiples, that will be our new least common denominator. So we're going to rewrite the fraction, and our denominator will be 20. But now that we see, we have 4 times 5, and that's how we got to 20. So we will have to do the same thing to the numerator. So we have to do 3 times 5, which would be 15. So our equivalent fraction will be 15 20ths. And to get to 20, for this number, we would have to do 5 times 4. So we're going to do the same thing to the numerator. 2 times 4 would be 8, so our new equivalent fraction would be 8 20. So we would add that, which would be that would be 23 over 20. But
What type of fraction is this, Giovanni?
that's an improper fraction.
So what do we do when we get an improper fraction?
We would have to divide to turn it into a mixed number.
Go right ahead. Can you show us how to do that, please?
So 20 goes into 23 one time, because if we would do 20 times 2, that would be 40. And that's bigger than 23. So 20 goes into 23 one time.
All right.
Our denominator would stay the same, so that would be 20.
Okay.
But as you see, we have no numerator. So what we have to do is subtract 20 from 23. And from common sense, you would know that that would be just 3. So our answer would be 1 and 3/20.
Whoa, Giovanni, that was excellent. Can I give it a try?
Sure. Hey, Mr. Kamar,
Yes, Giovanni.
why don't you try to find the sum of 1/3 plus 1/2?
All right, so let's go right ahead. So we're finding the sum of 1/3 plus 1/2. So first thing first, as we notice, we see that the denominators are not the same. So I need to find what's called the LCD, the least common denominator. So I need to find the multiples of 3 and 2. The multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9. I'm going to stop there because that's more than enough. And then I'm going to find the multiples of 2. The multiples of 2 are 2, 4, and 6. As you can see, there is a 6 here, and there is also a 6 here. So my LCD is 6. Now I'm going to use my LCD to find an equivalent fraction using the LCD. So an equivalent fraction where my denominator is 6, I would then ask myself, how can I go from 6 to 3? I mean 3 to 6. What number times 3 is equals to 6? Well, 3 times 2 is equals to 6. In order to find equivalent fraction, as Giovanni taught us, I have to multiply my denominator with the same number, same as I multiplied my numerator. So therefore, 1 times 2 is equals to 2. Plus, I also have to find an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 6. 2 times what number gives me 6? 2 times 3 is 6. So therefore, I must also multiply my numerator by 3. 1 times 3 is equals to 3. Now, this brings me back to a familiar skill that I've learned in what grade, Giovanni?
You should have learned adding fractions in late 3rd grade.
third grade or fourth grade. So we learned how to also add fractions with like denominators in the fourth grade. So since my denominators are the same, keep those the same and simply just add my numerators, 3 plus 2, which is equals to 5. So the sum of 1/3 and 1/2 is equals to 5/6. How to add fractions with unlike denominators. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.
And turn on those post notifications.
There you go. See you again later in Mr. Kamara's class.